Good day viewers, you are welcome. If you have any straight line with slope of 1, it satisfies these functional equations. We are given f of x minus 2 equals f of x minus 5 plus 3. So looking at this is like a shift functions, as the first thing we're going to do is to convert it to a simple shift as by doing some little substitutions, and we are going to have, let's say we have x minus 5 here. If I let it to be m equals x minus 5, and to express x minus 2 also in terms of m, we are going to add plus 3 to both sides, as we have m plus 3 equals x minus 5 plus 3, and here we have m plus 3 equals x minus 5 plus 3, that is minus 2. So we do the backward substitutions, and we are going to have f of m plus 3 equals f of m then plus 3. So after getting this, we have to look for some patterns, and looking at this, f of m plus 3 equals f of m plus 3. So this is a function that increases by 3 whenever we have m increases by 3. Or to make it in a formal way, since we are given x, we can just have f of x plus 3 equals f of x then plus 3. So a function that increases by 3 whenever we have x increase by 3. So as far as we have something like this, we are going to look at the slope of this function. So we are expecting to have 3 divided by 3, so that is equals 1. So since we have 1, the result of this function is linear. That is what we are expecting. So we got 1, so it's a linear function. And if we try to draw some patterns from this as well, so let's try increase this by 3. So if you have f of x plus, adding this 3 with this, we have f of x plus 6 equals, we have f of x plus 3 then plus 3. But f of x plus 3 is given as f of x plus 3 above. That gives us f of x plus 6. And if we keep going, so the next one will be f of x plus 9. Then in a general term, we will have this as f of x plus, since we have a multiples of 3, then we have this as 3n equals f of x plus 3n. This is the general way of writing this. And next, so since we have a guess of the function to be a linear, then we are going to assume I let f of x equals, let's say we have ax plus c. This is a linear function, and we are going to put a quick check. We want to find the value of a and c. And what we do is we recall from where we have f of x plus 3 equals f of x plus 3. So since we have f of x already, we have to get f of x plus 3, so which is equals a bracket x plus 3 then plus c. Then here it gives us a times x, that is ax plus a multiplied by 3, that is 3a, then plus c. So moving on, we have f of x plus 3 equals, we have ax plus 3a plus c. Then by equating these two sides, we are going to have ax plus 3a plus c equals f of x plus 3, that is ax plus c plus 3. Then let's compare the coefficients. So from these two sides, ax cancelled ax and c cancelled c. We only have 3a equals 3, and therefore a equals 1. Since a equals to 1, then we are going to have f of x equals a, that is 1, then it's x plus, then we have c. So this is assumed to be the solution to this problem as f of x, but we have to put a quick check if these satisfy the given functions. So let's try to check quickly. From the given equations, so we have to check that the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So considering f of x plus 3 fixed equals f of x plus 3. So since what we have here is f of x, we are going to have it as x plus c, and for f of x plus 3, we just change it to x plus 3 plus c equals, also this side we have it as x plus c plus 3. Left hand side equals the right hand side, so this work. And also the original equation, so which is f of x minus 2 equals f of x minus 5 plus 3. By substituting, we have for x minus 2, we have it as x minus 2 plus c equal, and for x minus 5, that also gives us x minus 5 plus c, then here is plus 3. So with this, we have x minus 2 plus c equals x minus 5 plus 3, that is minus 2, then plus c. These two sides are also equal, and this is how I solve this problem step by step without missing any steps. How do you solve this problem? Let's hear the answer in the comment box. See you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye bye.